Hey, we had some tragic set of circumstances happen here at the homestead yesterday. Stay tuned, and I'll explain to you what's happened and what's happening. Hello, folks. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm been working on this goat barn for the past couple of months, or past month. I was up here yesterday, and I noticed some people down on the road trying to chase two fawns back up my way. Well, they didn't see me until later. There was a man and a woman and a couple of other people. Apparently, a doe got struck by a vehicle and killed down here, in her body lay there on the road. So, as is the new laws here in Oregon, you can harvest roadkill if you hit something that you could eat, harvest and eat. We call it a bumper crop up here, but ha ha ha. Anyway, the tragic part of it is that doe was the mother of twin fawns. And that's what they were chasing off the road back up here. And while the fawns were bawling, he noticed me, and so he went down, and I could overhear him tell his partner that there was a guy standing up here watching. So they decided to drive up the neighbor's driveway and tell me what was going on. That's how I learned about the death of the doe. So for the rest of the day, they went and did their thing. They told me they were going to go ahead and harvest her. And for the rest of the day, the fawns were just, roaming around bawling, and it's just a pathetic sound to hear little deer just crying. It just really tugged at my heart. So this morning I got up and came out and started work on here, and there's the two fawns are still around on my farm. And the one later, I don't know where it went. It disappeared. But let me show you this other one. The one of the little orphans has decided to take refuge under my barn and in this area with the ducks, the geese, the goats. It's been hanging around here all day. It can't nurse. It's been chewing on grasses, so at least it's eating something. And I do throw grain out for the ducks and the geese, so I notice it coming over and nibbling on that stuff. So at least it's getting some nutrition, and plus it has the pond here to cool off in and have a drink of water. And it's got alfalfa to eat, because I'm feeding my goats alfalfa. And then all the grasses and native bushes that whatever its mama taught it to forage on, it's foraging. So it's tragic that this poor little orphan is so young. It looks like it's only like 3 weeks old, maybe a month old. Just so very young. I guess it'll get used to us. But I'm not going to either encourage it to hang around or discourage it. I have to let nature deal with this the best nature knows how. Because we got certain rules and laws here in Oregon that we have to abide by regarding wild animals, and something we just can't take in unless we're certified. And I don't have the certification, I don't have the energy to go out and get certified, but I'm just hoping the best for this. This little guy still has its spots. I do not know the gender of it. I am not going to name it. One thing can be said for it, for being here, is that it has a better chance at survival on this side of the fence than it does on that side of the fence, because there's cougar and bobcat and other predators on that side that will surely take advantage of an easy meal. Uh, and that's, I hate to, I hate to think that that's what's going to happen to it. So if it hangs around, it hangs around. I'm not going to encourage nor discourage it. I'm just going to, continue doing my homesteading and my life's adventure here at the homestead. Well, that's what I have to share with you guys, is the tragic events that occurred here on the homestead and the potential for an orphan. I'm hearing the crying of another one up front. We have several fawns in the area, and I don't know if one's crying for its mama, but it could be that one's twin that's out in the front area, because that's where they came from, and it managed to get through the fences. So it doesn't look desperate enough to try to make it this way out the fence. It's just hanging around, and it'll go in and out under that barn because it's nice and cool under there until the geese chase it out. Then it'll go sit down under the tree over here in the shade until the geese leave. Then it'll go back under the barn. Anyway, I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for sharing this adventure with us. Stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, leaving a comment, clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them, and also click that share button. That sharing my videos on your social media platforms really helps us out a lot. Hey, we'll see you guys in the next adventure. I'll give you guys updates on what's going on with this little guy. Isn't he cute?